Destruction is the best. Yeet, yeet. Yeet, yeet. It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. Yeet is delete us. Yeet, yeet. Yeet is delete us. Yeet, yeet. Yeet is delete us. Yeet is delete us. Yeet is delete us. Yeet, yeet. Yeet is delete us. Yeet, yeet. Oh, this is looking good. Yeet, yeet, yeet.
Harekemes Johnny 11 has redeemed first.
Yeet delete us. Yeet, yeet. Yeet delete us. Yeet delete us. Destruction. Destruction is the best.
Fix Zero Chip Cookie is here.
I can hold this mouse better.
Just underscore Mickey underscore is here.
This mouse. Mainly because I wouldn't allow them into my house to hold this mouse. But nonetheless. Destruction. Yeet delete us. Yeet, yeet. Yeet delete us. Yeet, yeet. Yeet delete us. Yeet delete us. Yeah. I make great background music. Wait, I'm music? Yeah. I'm music. We'll go with that. Ash Rain music, bro.
What's up, everybody? Welcome in. How are you doing? Uh-oh, my chat's not updating up here. Give me a second. Oh, because it's not scrolled down. I think that's the problem. Someone in chat, do something. Let me know if it's working now. How's everybody doing, though? GG, Johnny redeeming first. Welcome in, Miku, Thick, and Mickey. All right, I saw the chat move just now from Colonel Bot. Love to see it. Welcome in, my dudes. Excuse me. NG,
Massive.
Whoa!
45.
45 months from slime, absolutely massive. Speaking of which, I did get this fixed today, or should I say, Aerolane, in the chat. He managed to get it fixed for me today, so that's great. NG, if you can make a clip of something, and then I think the clip specifically needs to get views. So get the clip, post it in the chat, and ask people to watch the clip. And then chat, watch the clip that NG makes, and then let's see if the clip leaderboard shows up. Okay? We need to get it to show up because when it does show up, it breaks my leaderboard bot. So we need it to show up so we can fix it before the end of the month. But chat, I'm late today. For multiple reasons. I was going to be like a minute or two late because of the family upstairs and bedtimes and stuff like that. But then when I came to my PC, I've been having this issue on and off. When I come to my PC, and the stream PC's like monitors are asleep, right? They're black. And I go to wake it up. What happens is the teleprompter screen comes on, the secondary monitor where OBS is on and stuff like that comes on, but then the main monitor for my stream, that is one of my Acer 1440p monitors. That's the one that used to be the gaming PC's monitor until that got replaced with the 240 hertz one. Because that one, which was identical, died a month ago, a couple weeks ago. What happens is now, because there's multiple monitors, is this like these two will come on, and then this one will flash, then the other two will flash off, and then they'll take a minute and they'll come back on. Then this one will come back on for a split second and turn off, and they'll all flash. And then you let that cycle for like 5 minutes of it redoing that over and over and over and over and over again. And eventually this one comes on. So I think this monitor, which is the exact same model as the other one that I had die last month, I think it's also dying. So, and I don't have a hot or a cold spare monitor to replace this one if it goes, and it would be very difficult to stream without it. No, it's not even that. I think this one's like, it knows this one is the main monitor, but what's happening is it's not detecting this one, so it's turning on the other two, and then it detects this one for a split second, and then it tries to reconfigure, and then it loses the signal, and then it has to reconfigure back to putting the secondary one as the main because it doesn't detect the main one. And then by the time that gets sorted, it detects the main one again, and the whole cycle repeats. So like I need to go pick up a new monitor. It doesn't need to be great. Like this is just for like web browsers and stuff. I don't do anything on it, but man. So like 1440p, 27 inches, but it doesn't need to be great. I care more about like the colors being right than I care about the FPS being higher than 60 or anything like that. So I don't know, but I also don't want to spend a bunch of money because I just spent a bunch of money on the Office and stuff like that. The opposite of turning it off and on again, it's turning itself on and on again. Yeah, so I actually changed a setting once it came on. The first thing I changed was the monitors and the PC. Well, first off, the monitor never goes to, the PC never goes to sleep, but I had recently set it within the past, like, within this year, for the first time in years, I set my monitor to, my monitors will turn off after an hour. The PC doesn't fall asleep because I also often have like stuff running in the background that I don't want to stop, but the monitors will turn off after an hour of inactivity. I've turned that back off to never. So like theoretically we'll have this monitor will work until it dies at this point, which is disappointing, but I don't know if I want to stick with this thing in production since it's such a crappy thing, which is hilarious because these two monitors I bought brand new in like 2021 or something. Bob at the exact same time, shout out Bob Zombie, my homie, he bought two of the exact same monitors at me at the same time, and his are both flawless. I think the difference is mine for the longest time were on 24/7, never went to sleep, never, like my PC was basically on all the time. So mines have a ton more power on ours. And they were not cheap monitors, but they were the cheapest 1440p 27-inch 144 hertz, like 1 millisecond. Like I got the spec that I wanted, and then I went to PC Part Picker and bought the cheapest possible one, and it was these Acers. So, you know, yeah, I got the exact spec that I wanted, and I got the cheapest at that spec, and that's a problem. So yeah. So I don't want to have to throw away another one because it feels kind of like throwing away money having to go buy a new monitor. Luckily, I had this spare one, but for the first monitor death, but I was not expecting a second monitor death. But welcome in. Thank you for the gifts over on TikTok. Thank you for the likes coming in over there too. Chat, if you're new here, make sure you drop a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. We're about to get into hardcore Minecraft now. You're here early? Well, good, because I'm late. Or I was late. So let's get into here because hardware issues are never fun. Yo, thank you for the gifts, my dude. Oh, where's my mouse? There it is. Oh, shoot. I never adjusted the DPI on this. So I'm playing with the default presets that come on these Turtle Beach mice. Chat, exclamation mark, or Turtle Beach. Use code Colonel for 10% off any of their gear. But I haven't set my custom dialed in DPI. Tier 3 sub. How you doing? For 25 months, abso-flippin'-lutely massive, my dude. This is updated and working now. It actually increased from 4 to 5 during the intro, but I wonder if your tier 3 was already included in that from like earlier in the month. I don't know. We'll see. It should go up in a minute or not. I don't know. All right. Bum, bum, bum. Finally built your massive auto crafting system.
Blinks97 is here.
Nice, dude. Okay, nothing to put away here. I know we were working on the gold farm, but I don't recall what. Not the gold. You're messing with my brain. We were working on the slime farm, but I don't know what we were doing. We were building the spawning platforms. Chat, get ready for a lot of slabs. That's all I can say. I don't hit the. Wow, there's one thin line of obsidian that I needed to not hit, and I was heading straight for it. Oh, of course. All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's only one way to go. To the slime farm. Speaking of one way, I don't know a good spot to put this one-way sign. Oh, I just elbowed the mic. I don't know. I don't have a good place in the office to hang that. I don't know which way I want it pointing. Well, obviously I want it pointing one way, but I don't know which one way. So for now, it's just pointing down, because we're all going down, man. Going down swinging. Fall out, boy. That way. Ooh! I do like that way. I also like this way, though. Oh, how did that not kill you? Oh, I didn't have beacon effects yet. I blame Blinks for that. Not Blinks, Blinker. Man, that is going to trip me up for a while. We have a Blinks and a Blinker, both semi-regulars in the chat at this point. Oh, they're both in the chat today. Oh, great. Oh, great. All right, so last stream chat, we finished this up. So this room is completely donezo, the behind-the-scenes area of the slime farm. This little bit of lossy slime balls is actually only from these droppers. It's not from the real slime balls coming in. It's just these droppers. You can see there, that dropper sometimes sends an item out that way. So it's nothing to worry about. Yeah, we just refilled these at the end of stream last stream, so we'll need to come check on those in a while and swap out those shulker boxes to get more slime balls processed. But how's this looking? We know this is full. All right, this is on its second shulker box of slime blocks, and we've actually got 2 shulker loaders have given us a box of slime blocks now. Yo! W's. W's. All right. But what we were actually working on was down below here. We were putting in the spawning platforms. So what we need to have on us for this is, number 1, some torches, and number 2, some slabs. Let's get crafting. Oh, speaking of that, hold on. I need to make sure that if I'm standing there, I can't accidentally throw slabs down into the void. That's what I want to avoid, the void. See, like that! Exactly like that is what I was trying to avoid. All right. Get into here. So the way we were actually doing this is we had found the best method was to just do this. 1 slice at a time, back and forth. It's the least tedious and the least amount of interference from slimes. But what it does mean is that there's not a whole lot to look at while I do this. So today's stream's got to be very chat focused, because we are probably going to be doing this all stream long. All right? So buckle up and pull out your favorite stories to tell. Drop a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which are in this hardcore world. Okay, whenever I go over a torch, that's when I place the next torch. That's how I know. That's how I know. Yeah, we got this. It ain't no thing, dude. We are lighting it up as we go, so theoretically speaking, day-night cycles don't matter to us, but obviously I will sleep every time I go up there and it happens to be nighttime. How you doing? Oh, man. We are working on my slime farm right now. These are the spawning platforms. Those golems over there are looking a little dark in the corner. They're like, I want to see. But actually, it looks like most of the fences are actually going to be dark at nighttime. That's fine. Chat, did anybody see Gryson's picture that he posted of his slime farm? He basically, where I have gaps for golems, he filled it in. His is a solid wall of golems. Like, if you think I have a lot here, he has this many for a farm that is like literally a quarter of the size. It is ridiculous. He probably has an equal amount of golems for a 2-chunk slime farm, and it's ridiculous. All right, cool. So that layer is done. Next layer is over here. Got it. And we keep it going. Cause I am a pink slime, so of course everything is pink. That's just how the world works. All right, keep it going. Don't know how I got an extra slab out of that. Oh, I do know how I got an extra slab out of that. It's because there was already one placed right here as my starter. That makes sense. Gryson just wanted to flex his iron farm, I guess. And his pumpkin farm, apparently, because he apparently had enough pumpkins to pull that off. No feat getting... it's no small feat getting that many pumpkins. But speaking of which, the pumpkin/melon farm is still running, and it's got to be getting very close to filling up. So there's a good chance that today we end up getting teleported back to that farm. I kind of wish I didn't remember that, because it'd be even funnier if I wasn't expecting it. But chat, if it doesn't happen today, by the end of stream, someone who's here at the end of stream, like during bingo time, remind me to go check on it and make sure something's not clogged up or like the redstone didn't get worked. Because if it doesn't happen today, it really, like, there might be a problem if it doesn't happen today, is all I'm saying. Oh, okay. Almost missed that torch. I wasn't prepared for it. He did make it in pale oak too, yeah. That's the only, well, that's one of 2 trees. Yeah, 2 trees that I don't have a tree farm for. Which, that's crazy to me. Dark oak and pale oak are the 2 trees that I don't have a wood farm for. What's up, my dude? Because they only come in 2x2 variants. I don't have a 2x2 tree farm for jungle or for spruce, but I have the 1x1 tree farm for jungle and for spruce. So I do have farms for those trees. I just don't have a farm that does 2x2 trees. Which I'm going to have to add one eventually, TM, but not anytime soon. There's a design that I saw ages ago that I think I want to try out, but I don't know. Either that or I set up a manual chopping farm or something. For 2x2 trees. That doesn't sound fun though. The one that I remember, I want to say it was made by like Il Mango, like maybe 6 years ago now or more. And it had you plant like a row of 2x2 trees. I want to say like maybe like 8 2x2 trees in a row. And then I don't know if it dropped TNT on them all at once or if like it did anything with pistons to to like push them out of the way or something. I don't remember. I do not remember. Hey, it's Darcy. How do I keep getting too much in my inventory? What's up with that? Oh, man. Hey, Darcy, you want to buy me a new gaming monitor? Oh, shoot. I totally missed... Yeah, I totally missed this line. How about I buy you a new monitor? Deal. I'll buy you a new monitor, and you buy me a new monitor. I mean, the way things are going, the Australian dollar is about to be worth more than the US dollar eventually anyway, so... I'll make money on it. Oh, that's no fair. Oh, slimes. Look at them bouncing down there. Yeah, look at all the slimes down there, like, actually farming. Chat, how's my voice to, like, the game and the background music? I was editing a bunch of clips today, and in some of them, like just normal Minecraft clips, it sounded to me like my voice was a little too quiet compared to the game and to the background music. Anybody... I'm not asking if it sounds normal. I'm asking if it sounds good. Like, if it sounds like my normal, but like you think, oh, my voice should be a little louder because it would make it better, let me know and I can kind of tweak that stuff. The mix sounds good to you? Okay. It might have just been in the clips. The clips were made by the AI saved bot, right? So maybe that did some sort of like audio processing on it. Which is why I didn't go and immediately adjust my settings. I wanted to ask chat. How you doing, TMG? Welcome in, my dude. Ooh, chat, I actually, today, speaking of clips, today I had a huge grindy session, and I, edited, rendered, and scheduled one clip every day for the entire month of, June. So that means the only day of June this month that the only day that didn't release a clip this month was June 2nd. Because it was leftovers from every other in the last month. So if you're not subscribed on the Red video platform to watch the shorts, or if you're not following on TikTok, make sure you do those. Chat, I do have a goal to try and get to 10,000 subs on the Red video site. So if you're not subbed over there, please do. We're really close to hitting that. Only thing you notice is when I get loud, I'll go silent. That sounds like NVIDIA broadcast, but I don't even know if I have that enabled. Put that feedback in the mods chat for me, please, and I will actually see if you can get a clip of it and send it my way too, so I can specifically hear it. When it happens. Oh, I was busy ranting, TMG. I miss messages. When you did your sub thing, you went quiet. Can you go back in the VOD and clip it so I can hear it? Because I might need to find a different set of like background noise cancellation if it's actually canceling like my real voice. Whoa! Gaming monitor just went black. Okay, it's back now. I looked up there and I saw it was still working. That's the gaming monitor, chat. That's the brand new one I just put in. Well, new to me. I did buy it secondhand, but I'm not prepared to go buy 2 new monitors right now. Though I will admit I did get this one for $50. And I did not expect it to work at all, let alone be my main gaming monitor. Well, I had hoped it'd be good enough to be my main gaming monitor, and it seems fine, but if you would be so kind. We need more clippers too. Yeah, so did you make any clips yet today, and have you posted them in the chat? I think what needs to happen, NG, is it needs to be a clip made that gets views while I'm live, or something, some sort of that parameter. You'd have to make a clip today, post it in the chat, get other people to view it. Or if you, that's my best guess, unless you want to try and investigate if you can find any. Why is my watch blowing up? Oh. Okay. I don't. My watch was like blowing up because I got an email. Very important email. Chat, click on that clip from free Honda Prius. How did you know I wanted to buy a Honda Prius? And you had to specifically say a Honda Prius because someone might be expecting a different kind. There's multiple things, manufacturers of Prii. Chat, what won that? Does anybody remember? Probably 10 plus years ago now, Honda did a ad campaign where they did like a poll on the internet, which was like new and fancy for big corporations, for people to vote what the plural of Prius is. If it was like, if it was just Prius, if it was Prii, or if it was Priuses, or something like that. I vaguely remember that existing. All right, now that that clip's existed for a minute and I see it says 5 views in the chat, I'm going to refresh and see if it's at the top of my screen. Subscribe to earn drops. Ooh. Wait, there's get rewards by purchasing subscriptions to Colonel's channel while they're live in Minecraft? Wait, there's drops for Minecraft right now? There's a helmet. And there's paint wings. Oh wait, these come to Bedrock, I assume. But lately Bedrock wings have been coming to Java. Would this come to Java too? You didn't? No, I haven't been on Twitch in a week. Or I haven't been live at all for a week. A harness? No, it's a helmet and wings. Hmm. Oh, I actually do already have the helmet. Okay. Sorry. This is what here I was looking for. Hey, monthly top clips is there now. NG, could you ping Aerolane in the mods chat and let him know that the monthly top clips is there if he refreshes? Airlane is one of my homies, and he makes my more complicated streaming scripts. If it has to be done in Python, it goes to him. If it's something I can't do as a batch script or a PowerShell, like I am very, very limited in PowerShell, but if it can be done in batch, I can make it myself. Or bash even if it needs to be on Linux. But if something gets to the point where like it needs to be like an actual like Python script or an executable or something like that, then I go to him, and he's the one who manages those for me. It's there for you, no refresh. Well, okay, chat, as a very good troubleshooting thing, you should always assume you need to refresh the browser page for something to show up. So if you
Massive.
Yo, Gia! Whoa! Gia gifted out 100 subs! Starting a hype train!
Hype train started.
Oh! Level 11! New record! What the hell? I've had 100 gift subs before a long time ago, but it was before hype trains could go over level 5, I guess. So that's insane, Gia. Thank
Massive.
you so much for 100 gifted subs to the community. Oh my god. And Grayson with a tier 3 for 50 months, my dude. That's insane. Whoa! Wait, my chat broke. Wait, you broke my chat display. I can't see. Oh no, it doesn't. I can't see chat. I have to
Hype
go on
train
this
level
menu.
12.
What's it doing? The last thing it says is that you gifted 100 subs, and it doesn't show to who or. Control F5. Let's force it to refresh, maybe. No. Okay, hold on. You break my window here. Level 12 now. Whoa, okay, this like whole program is like bugged AF. All right, someone say something in chat. Let me know if it's working. No. Still not working. All right, how about now? All right. Oh no. My combined chat is completely broke right now. I gotta restart it. All right, hold on, let me restart it. Man, I couldn't have any more technical difficulties. Gia, thank you for the 100 gifted subs. I've been missing every message in chat right now, no matter what platform. So, whoa, is it my PC? Not particularly. All right, is it working now? Okay, it's working now. It's working now. Okay. Okay. Wow. Those subs are for the Iron Golems. Oh yeah. Oh geez. Level 12 hype train. Those subs are for the old Iron Golems that took fall damage. No, you're fine. That's I'll take this problem any day. I'll take this problem any day, my dude. Thank you so much. Holy crap. I missed a torch over here, I assume. Should go make Gia a special plaque in the leaderboards now. Oh, for the leaderboards in March, or in June, when the 1st of July. What color are you showing up now? Green. I'll have to see what my scale is, but yeah, you're gonna get the sign's gonna be green because your gift sub icon is green. So GG. I don't know if we have any green gift sub things right now, if we've ever had that. So you might be the first to make that sign green. Hey, right now your name is green in my chat. I don't know if that's set intentionally or at random, but appreciate the follow we just got right now. Absolutely massive of you. I hope if anyone in the chat got one of the gift subs that you know, you get to use your emotes before time runs out. Oh, man. Oh, big boy slime. As long as he stays under the existing slabs, he's not a problem to me. Uh-oh, that's a problem. But if he gets out from under those, he can jump up and hit me. Oh no, he seems stuck. If everyone could go ahead and resub next month. Yeah, and then the next two after that. Yeah. If everybody who just got a gifted sub resubs next month, we will hit this message. We will hit this handily. Actually, if only like the people that got the gifted sub resub next month, we would still hit it. So that'd be insane.
Do tier 3 guys.
Do tier 3. Oh my. Yeah, my community is amazing. Oh, I got a hype chest. Bleed purple HD emote. Chat, everyone get that level 12 hype train emote. Not often you get a level 12 hype train emote. Or do the emotes stop at level 5? I don't know. Oh my god. Gio was like, oh, if I get a gifted sub, I'll get a Minecraft cape. Bet. I'll take 100, please. Next emote is level 25. Oh, so they only have them at specific tiers after level 5. Oh, okay. Well, chat, now we gotta go for a level 25 hype train. That's just how it goes. Who's close to the truth? Oh, for your reasoning. Love it. Yeah. Bleed purple HD. You know, that emote looks a lot like the partner plaques, or not plaques, what trophies you can get for getting like it's something like millions of watch hours. Hold on, let me go to my partner dashboard real quick. Where's that at? Partner? Or no, wait, it's under achievements. Somewhere. Achievements, there they are. It's at the very top. So yeah, bleed purple. You get an award on, it's called an award, when you get 5 million total hours watched on your channel. You get a purple trophy that looks like that. Then when you get 50 million, you get one that's made out of marble. And then when you get 250 million, you get one out of chrome. I am at just under 250,000 watch hours, by the way. So that makes us a 1/4 of a 5th of the way there, which is a 20th. My channel is 1/20th of the way of getting a Bleed Purple award. Hell yeah. Link has a purple one? Oh, that's awesome, dude. I didn't know he got one. Is there a clip of him like receiving it or unboxing it or anything like that? I'd love to see that moment if it exists on stream. By the way, if you guys wanted to send me one early, I got a nice shelf to put it on. If there's any staff in the chat. Goodness. What's crazy is when you think about it, I've been doing the purple platform streams for a lot longer than I've been doing the red platform streams and videos, right? But I am about 10% of the way there. Chat, if you're not subbed on the red video site, someone put the link in the chat, go subscribe. I want to hit 10K by the end of this summer, because we're at like 9.1K right now. So if we can do it, if everybody goes and subs, if I released more videos, maybe it could happen. But I think it's totally doable to get it, like, definitely before the end of this year, if not the end of this summer. But once we hit 10K, we're officially 10% of the way to getting the silver plaque, which is the equivalent of the purple trophy, from the purple chat. So, 1/20th is what percentage, chat? Well, that's like 2%? No. 5%. Okay. 5%. So we're effectively at 9% on the red site, and we're 5% on the purple site. You know, that's what having a discovery algorithm will do for creators. Oops. My goodness. Oh, am I out? No, I just missed, apparently. I wonder how many of the other hardcore homies have one of the Bleed Purple awards. I mean, I assume that, like, obviously Bams and Philza got them. But like, some of the people that I raid regularly are like much larger channels than me. Their chances of having one, like Eric and Chazzy and several of those guys that we often raid are seemingly much larger than I am nowadays. Well, I mean, I have lost a lot of weight. Chat, I'm down over 35 pounds from Christmas. I have hit my end of the year goal. I am, for the first time in probably a decade, under 200 pounds right now. And I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. Whoa. Woo! I'd say that's massive, but it's not the right word, really. Druid. Yeah. I'm stoked. Oh. And actually, something I'm going to be doing, I wanted to start this week, but I didn't get around to it. I'm going to be starting going to the gym twice a week now. So it's not going to affect stream schedule at all. Basically, I was doing physical therapy twice a week. And I was going to those appointments during the workday. Like at the end of my days, I would leave work 2 hours early effectively. I'm going to substitute that time with gym time now, so that it doesn't affect my family time, it doesn't affect my stream time, and now it's going to be gym time. So, I'm excited for that. We've had a lot of sidetracks for this. Lots of sidetracks. But the farm is going to be effectively fully operational, like probably by the end of today's stream. And then we just have a lot of decorations we still need to do, affecting only work time. Yeah, so time that doesn't matter. Valuable pooping time. Oh man, you got me there. And to pale. Oh no. I am not interested in sidetracking to a pale oak tree farm right now, but I haven't seen any designs. If I do build a pale oak tree farm, Miku, I don't want it to just work for pale oak trees and dark oak trees. I want it to be an all quad wood or quad trees sizes or 2x2 trees. So I would want it to work for pale and dark oak and jungle double like 2x2s and spruce 2x2s, because I have those set up in the 1x1 tree farm, but they are incredibly slow. Incredibly slow. And I would much rather much rather get a 2x2 tree farm that does all of those. And I know that there was a farm design that I saw years ago that did do those. I think it was by Ilmango, but I don't know. It might have also been like a cube hamster video, that old, which means it might not work nowadays. Who knows? Oh boy. I don't play Bedrock, but the very first farm you got to build in any world, no matter what, is an iron farm. You can't live without an iron farm long term in Minecraft. Period. Ooh. I also would say a slime farm is pretty important. You know, definitely an unbiased review. Definitely not a pink slime propagating pink slime propaganda. Do I have 12 per level? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 18 per level, 9 per side per level. I have a resource pack. It's not for Bedrock though. I have thought about releasing it on the Bedrock marketplace, just because like I don't know how that process works and it might be cool to learn it. I do have you beat. You have 15 per level. Nice. Well, my farm is also 4 times the size of yours, and I have 2 walls of golems. And you only have, yours is 2 chunks instead of 8 chunks, and you only have 1 wall of golems. So it's ridiculous that you're even close. Also, how did you get the pumpkins for that many golems? Do you have a pumpkin farm? Did you build a pumpkin farm to do this? Did you just have that many pumpkins laying around? Okay. Just wanted to know. All right. Keeping it going. When we get up to that level, then we're going to remove all those shulker boxes. But I didn't want to remove the shulker boxes and just have all the shulkers like fall down 1,000,000 miles down here and have to pick them up. So I decided to build the floor up to that point, and then we'll break them and they'll fall down like 3 blocks. And it'll be really easy to pick them all up. And they won't like accidentally get picked up in the hopper lines or anything like that from like popping off way to the side. Oh, it'll be good. Pretty tiny, only 12 plants, but you also have some non-auto farm pumpkins too. Okay, gotcha. Still trying to find an 8-chunk slime area. Oh boy, good luck. Good luck. I happen to be extremely lucky to get this. I don't even know how you would go about finding it in Bedrock. I mean, I assume there's got to be like a chunk base for Bedrock, right? Thought of digging it out sounds horrible. Yeah, it was. On so many 6s. But you need an 8. You know what? I gotta say, a 6 will probably do you just fine. Okay, I didn't know, Grayson. I don't pay attention to Bedrock things, so if there was a button to switch to Bedrock instead of Java on chunk base, I probably completely looked it over. Chat, is there any validity in my idea to release my resource packs on Bedrock? Would that be something like worth my time? Does anybody here who play Bedrock, would you want my packs to be compatible? My resource packs is obviously not the Colonel mod pack. So you could have my pink slimes kind of deal. Yes, you will buy them. All right, I could charge money on Bedrock Marketplace. Oh. That sounds like all right. Well, now we're talking. You'd pay 300 to 460 coins for them. Okay.
That AI bot mentioned Darcy.
Ah! Darcy saves the day. No. Say it's not so. How did you pay off that AI? What did you do? I guess you have to watch the clip to see. Oh. Excuse me, I'm very tired. Yeah, I'm sure everybody in the chat now has a gift sub. Everybody actively watching now has a gift sub. Hot dang. Plus probably another 50 people who aren't watching. Hopefully it went to followers. Hopefully it went to people that like tune in like regularly, you know, who just happen to not be here today. It's really weird too how the gift subs get dealt out when it's to people that are offline. I don't know how it chooses, but it sure chooses somehow. Got it. I believe it goes to random followers. Yeah. I've received gift subs for channels that I don't follow before. It was a long time ago, but it has happened. Though that might be people specifically gifting me a sub to somebody I don't follow. That's a thing people will do. I've noticed, I used to watch bigger streamers who would get, people would then gift subs to other large streamers to in their chat to get them to notice the streamer. Right? It's like, I've seen that before. Oh. Hey, what are you doing here? I get gift subs all the time for channels I've never heard of or watched before. Okay. Yeah, it's not just me. How you doing? You got 2,000 gifted subs during a subathon? Oh my god, dude. Bro, that is insane, actually. Oh yeah, most of the bots clips are absolute garbage, for sure. Yeah, that's insane. One's in the chat if you're gonna gift 2,000 subs to my channel. Should I plan goals that high? Any takers? We are working on my slime farm. Twos. Nah, dude. Yeah, Eric's gotta have getting 2,000 subs for a 45-day subathon. He's gotta have a Bleed Purple award, right? 16 marble race plus prediction. just something as that's like, oh, you know, whatever. Yeah, this year compared to last, one thing I want to make sure I do differently for the streamathon or subathon or whatever we call it, is I want it to, I want the goals to make me stop playing Minecraft, like, very often, so that I can do a lot more engaging with chat, and like you guys make me do things that like would happen instantaneously. Because last year's goals, not that we hit any of them, but last year's goals were things that like I would have done like eventually they would have been big things like for the hardcore world, like over time, not things that were like instantaneous. You know what I'm saying? So things like marbles happening at certain intervals or something, I'd be open to. Hey, look at that. We were just talking about who's gonna get all the gift subs. Nice. You can thank Gia for that gift sub. She gave out a hundo earlier. That is also a first-time chat from him, so true. Welcome, welcome. Man, my allergies are killing me tonight, though. First chat ever with a sub badge. Chad behavior right there, if I do have to say so myself. Is that lined up right? Yeah, looks like those torches are the last ones we needed. But then one goes here. And yep. And here. There we go. And that's it for that line. Chad, this is very thrilling slab content, isn't it? I mean, we're making progress. Just slow and steady progress. Oh, time to fly back up. I think we're honestly like a third of the way up already. And we're only a quarter of the way through stream, so like there's a good chance we'll get this done. It's not like we have marbles today or anything. Oh yeah, we're like really close compared to where we started at the beginning of stream. Hot dang, bro. Yeah, it's because I'm not doing the same method I was earlier, and we're not getting harassed by any slimes. Okay, what the heck? Dude, my nose is like not running. I think it's one of my mustache hairs is going up and tickling my nose. It's a perfect strategy. Yes, yes it is. Yeah, it's planned. You know, just 100 gift subs every day, chat. Just to bring in more viewers. That's what it'll take. Someone's gonna redeem marbles just to spite me. That sounds a lot like chat to me. It's true. I am a pink slime, so it happens. You know. The slime farm has to be pink. We actually tore it down completely because it wasn't pink enough. And then we're rebuilding it pink. This was a fully operational slime farm that was not pink enough. So now we're making it pink. Oh, man. What is up with my allergies? Okay. How high are we, though? Yo, it's amazing seeing this thing happening again. I'm not seeing any slimes fall down, though. Oh, well. Probably because I'm so close. Oh, I hear slimes. Hey, there's some dying right over there. And right over there. Yeah, there's still plenty happening in here. This world is over 17,000 days now. This is actually one of my oldest farms that I built over 4 years ago now in this hardcore world. And it got nerfed in 1.18, and we're just now getting around to fixing it. Because the deep slate that spawned underneath it absolutely wrecked the spawn rates. So we dug it down to the new bedrock and are turning it pink because cherry didn't exist at the time either. 17,000 Minecraft days. If you switch to one of the landscape platforms, you can see the day count in the top corner. It's over 4.5 years old at this point. IRL time. Well, you can thank Gia for that gift sub, because that was all her. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. We're here doing a lot of building. Chad, if you are new here and you haven't seen the world tour, make sure you check that out sometime over on the Red Video platform. Whoa, big slime. He go, bye-bye. Link is in the bio, panels, descriptions, etc. We're gonna film another one at 20,000 days. So we're nearing the halfway mark to the next world tour. At 17,500, it'll be halfway to the next, because we have a 15,000 day world tour. The next one's going to be at 20,000 days, and there's going to be a lot of progress. Like the gap between the 11,000 day and the 15,000 day world tours is going to look absolutely minuscule compared to the difference between the 15,000 and the 20,000 day world tour, because I've already made more progress in the 2,000 days that have happened since the last world tour than the gap of the 4,000 days of the previous one. So this is hardcore single player. Chill out, bro, before you get bopped. Oh, there goes another slime jumping down, I just saw. Oh, and I'm out. Okay. Up we go. And grab this stuff. I wish I could carry more slabs in my inventory at a time, but like it's really annoying crafting like this. Oh. Watched all the old VODs on Red Platform. Used to do every 1,000 days. Yes, I did. I never anticipated the world lasting as long as it did, I guess, was the original thought there. Because season 1, I only did a world tour effectively after I died. Then season 2, which is this world, my first world tour I did at 3,000 days, because it was the first time I realized we were hitting a milestone before we hit it. And then I did every 1,000 days after that. And then at the 10,000 day world tour, well, the 9,000 day world tour like kind of blew up over on the Red Video platform. It was my first video ever to get over 10,000 views over there, and it whoa. Okay, yeah, and then the 10,000 Day World Tour didn't perform as well, and basically had the same amount of information in it. Not a lot had happened. And then when the 11,000 Day World Tour came up, like nothing had changed. So I literally did that one with just like replay mod cinematics, and then decided that I wasn't going to do another one until 15,000. So there would actually be something to show. Because at that point, my projects had gotten so big that I was not completing like more than one project, or more than like, you know, one or two things between 1,000 Day World Tours. So it was like I can do a world tour. It's going to be another 2-hour video that's going to have the exact same content as the last one, plus a little like one major change in an area. So it was like, yeah, I'll space them out to every 5,000 now. And I think that's definitely been better. Yeah, it's the same world tour with a new build in it somewhere. Now, especially between 15 and 20,000, it's going to be, oh, look, I changed every single farm in my world from the last world tour. Every single farm in my world has been updated. Autocrafters have been added. Shulker loaders have been added. Some have been completely rebuilt from the ground up, like this one. You know, like, I took out every composter and replaced it with a solid block. Like, there's gonna be some big changes. There's quite a few new farms that didn't exist. The biomes look completely different. I finished all the old things that I said I was needed to do. Like yeah, it's gonna be a lot. Oh, okay, good. Lot of work and not many changes visually. Yeah, exactly. Because I do like massive builds and massive digs, and I don't stream as much as some of the other streamers that do builds at my scale, especially in survival. And it takes me a lot longer because my sessions are short. Well, it's just less stream time total. But you got to think, if my sessions are shorter, that's more time every stream, like getting ready and then figuring out what I'm doing and picking up where I left off, and then more time cleaning up and traveling back and forth to bases and stuff like that. Whereas, you know, if I did you know, 5 12-hour streams a week versus 6 4-hour streams. Effectively now, though, my schedule is 4 4-hour streams in the hardcore world every week. So like, yeah. The latest cape, all you have to do is log into Bedrock. But if you saw a video of mine about a cape, that is old. There's no more TikTok capes. Currently, the only cape you can claim is the new, what's the name of it? Is it called like the grass cape or something like that? It looks like a grass block. It's pretty cool. Common cape. Maybe I should make a video about the common cape, and then kind of pin that. So when people come into chat because they've seen the old videos about capes, I can tell them to check the pinned video, and then they'll go see the common cape video. That's actually huge brain. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually huge brain. Because I get so many people asking me about those old cape videos. If I have the current cape video pinned, then I can just tell people to check the pinned video. Yeah. Yeah. Because I have only one pinned video, and it's for when people get upset about getting muted. But now I've noticed Darcy and any of my other TikTok mods, they don't mute people anymore. They just immediately ban them. Which I don't know if that's the best approach. Like, some scenarios definitely you mute. Do you mute for like the entire stream every time then? Or do you just do like a 5-minute mute as a warning? Like, I definitely think we should be doing like a short mute kind of timeout plus like a message of, hey, don't do that. And then if they repeat, then we could consider muting for the entire live. It's not a ban, NG, it's a block. So they literally can't see my channel anymore. Depends on what they did. Well, yeah, but like most scenarios, unless they come in here just like trying to stir up crap by like dropping something racist or anti-pride or something like that, should probably just be a mute with a, hey, go watch the pinned video or something. You made your own honey farm, but one of the combs keep coming out of the top. Do you have a hopper underneath it? That's all I got. Well, maybe you should. You can block for me. I'm like 99% sure. How many, for reference, how many of my mods right now that are like moderators on multiple platforms have like at least a 2-monitor setup where you are right now? Like if you wanted to be like full mod mode, you have like a main monitor to watch the stream on and then a secondary monitor to like watch chat or something. Because I've had an idea in my mind to make like a modding dashboard kind of thing, where like it would be a subset of my website that you'd be able to log into and see all. You'd have to sign in with your my screen went black again. Okay, it's back. You'd have to sign in with your credentials to all the platforms, but like it would show you the chats of all the platforms combined on one screen. And like if I have mods who have room to have a full screen 16:9 thing, I can. It'd cost you what? Using 2 full screens? Why is it black? Oh. That's the 3rd time this monitor just went black. This stream, and it was twice back to back. But like, I'm talking like, imagine if like mods.colonel.live existed and you went there and it basically was a place where it had like, it had a slice of purple chat, a slice of red chat, a slice of other red chat, a slice of TikTok, and a slice of green chat, just all lined up as columns of each other. So you could watch them all, and you'd have to sign in on your own. Probably why it was $50. Yeah. There's vertical and landscape. Well, I'm talking about making this, Grayson. So yes, it would effectively mean you'd have to be logged into your purple account, your red account, your green account. But when you view it, it shows you the yeah, that's something I've wanted for a while. Especially I think it'd be really good for the mod team. It'd be really cool if it had a couple buttons baked in that was like a clear all button. So like it would execute the clear command on all of the chats or something like that. But that's getting probably over my head. Just having effectively a dashboard, one window with all the chats visible so you can access each of their own like ban buttons would be good. Like, I wouldn't be able to use it for watching the combined chat, and I don't think I would make it public for anybody to be able to go there. I mean, well, maybe I could, because then they would just be logging into their own account. It wouldn't even need to be a mods. It could just be a place to see all the combined chats. And then I'd just have to find a way to just have to find a way to update the links for the red chats, because that gets a new link for every stream. That'd probably be the hardest one. And there's 2 of them. Oh. All right. Whoa. You know what I just realized? I was all like, oh man, the pace this is going, we could actually finish it today. And then I just realized just now that we don't have enough logs to complete this today. So we probably won't be able to finish it because we're gonna have to go farm up more logs before we can finish it. Oof. Though I imagine we're probably gonna get up to about there before we run out of logs. So. Oh man. I love hearing all the slimes and then seeing them jump down and die and stuff occasionally. It just means that this farm is just so massive that even when I'm standing in the middle of it, the others there is parts of the farm far enough away from me for them to be spawning, even though I'm like inside the farm, because mobs don't spawn close to the player. I think it's within 24 blocks or something. So yeah. And when we're down here and not standing up there in the chair, we're also loading areas that aren't spawn proofed. On the surface, like, because we're close to this side, there's areas on the surface that aren't spawn proofed off in the distance that we are loading. And there's caves that we're loading that are not, which is why we're not seeing like insane rates right now, because we're probably filling up the caves that wouldn't be loaded if we were in the, I see Airlane, he's saying like, I'm working on this as we speak. And he's like, or I guess as Colonel speaks. Valid. Valid. I don't know if you're actively listening right now, Airlane, but I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. He's my go-to when I have a script that is too complicated for myself to accomplish. AKA not a batch or PowerShell script. Which is surprisingly, I can do a lot with Bash and PowerShell on my own. But oh shoot, I totally missed an area of torches. I think that's the one. Let me just check. Yes. Cool. I appreciate UNG doing the clip-in stuff for me, though, to make sure to get him the information he needed to be able to do his work. Okay, this is a line that needs torches. Ooh, I'm gonna have to grab more torches next time I go up for planks. Yes, dude, if we had the wand from All the Mods 9, that would be insane. Speaking of which, tomorrow is All the Mods 9. I have updated the server to not the latest All the Mods 9 release, by the way. They released an update at the beginning of last week, and then I updated to it early last week, and then they released another update at the end of last week that I have not updated to yet. I'm hoping to update to it tomorrow. It's on my to-do list for things to do tomorrow, like during my work day, like between meetings and stuff like that. So hopefully I get a chance to do that so we can play on the latest version. I don't know what's changed, if anything, but I want to be on the latest one because they are making good changes, fixing stuff and things, you know? Because a lot of those quests are really broken. Or unfinished, unpolished, you know? You got off work tomorrow? Nice, dude. Paid time off, or you're just not working? I'm missing a torch. No, I'm not. That's intentional. So every other row has 2. Every third row, or every other one has 3. Why do you have only shulker box? Because that's how you move items around. Oh no, you're good, Blinks. Because that's all just temporary building materials that I brought here, and I'm going to have to take back to the base. Oh, man. Oh, I almost went too far. Look at him dying down there. Amazing. Yeah, soul campfires are the fastest way to deal damage on a flat ground like that. They do more damage than even normal campfires, which does even more damage than magma blocks, which Grayson was using magma blocks for his, but his is much simpler than mine. Because I'm a pink slime, so it's got to be very pink up in here. Yeah, okay, that's the right one to have a gap in it. Get down there, baby slime, go die. I need a slime ball. Ooh, speaking of slime balls, I wonder if those shulker unloaders have made any progress? Like if I need to put new shulkers down. Whoa, my screen went black again. That's not good that that keeps happening. I'm very concerned. Once it was like, what's happening? 2 times I was like, whoa. 4 times now. This is a problem. I genuinely do not have the budget to buy 2 new replacement monitors that are like actually decent quality. Well, maybe after this month's payout. Could it be cables if they are DisplayPort? The cables I have are relatively new. I want to say they're like less than 2 years old. They definitely are less than 2 years old because when I built my last PC, I got new cables that you know, run out my office through the wall into the server rack. And they're like, I want to say like 20-foot DisplayPort cables or something. And I mean it could be that. I know the monitor that died last month was dead because I tried it was on the stream PC. So on the game PC, and I took the stream PC's DisplayPort cable to its monitor and I plugged it into the back of the dead monitor and nothing happened. And then I took the HDMI from one of my other monitors and plugged it in and nothing happened. So it wasn't getting a signal from tested DisplayPort from 2 PCs and HDMI. So it was dead. These ones, I mean, they're both plugged in DisplayPort to 2 separate PCs right now. And they've both started having problems within the last week. So, like, I don't know. And they are plugged into a UPS, so it's not like they've ever gotten power surged or anything like that. No, the gaming PC monitor is a single monitor setup. So the game PC is a PC dedicated solely to Minecraft. It's not running any of the streaming software. It only has 1 monitor and it's playing just Minecraft, and it's gone black 4 times now this stream so far. Put that in the tech channel for me so I can look up that term later. We are working on my slime farm right now. We're adding in the spawning platforms. All right. one thing I wanted to check was the droppers we have back here, getting rid of our bulk slime balls. I need to see how progress is going. Oh, progress is done. Okay, good thing I decided to come check. All right, these are all empty shulker boxes. Perfect. All right, so those are all empty. Yes. We'll put that back down. We'll take these empty shulkers, and then we'll go get a full inventory of full shulkers of slime balls. I probably should have checked that a while ago. I don't know how long it takes, but obviously it took less time than I gave it. Look at that. So now tons of slime balls going through the system. And that's full. This one's stockpiling a little bit. And then, yeah. Oh, what's happened? What happened to this second one? Why is it like... there's a cherry slab in it. I dropped a slab into there, apparently. That'll do it. So, okay. Well, glad to get that slab back. Cool. All right, cool. Those are doing its thing. But chat, we still have quite a few boxes of slime balls. And I really don't want to take all those back to the base. I want them to go through the crafters here. Oh, where's my torches? There they are. I mean, I definitely could, like, spend, I don't know, 10 minutes manually crafting all of those slime balls into slime blocks and then take them home. But I'd rather just put them through the system here. So that they're here. Because I have plenty of slime at the base. And us running out of slime at the base eventually is a reason for us to come visit this farm in the future, which is a good thing. I don't need any slime right now. I have plenty. We're just finishing the slime farm. Start here and I immediately forget about the torches. Forgot that first torch, you know? God dang it. Yeah, it's from doing something like that that clogged up the other auto crafter. Because the slab must have fell down into the items below. Or into the hoppers below. Oh. You know what I just realized? The shulker boxes on the wall aren't pink, are they? I need to bring some pink dye here next time I come. Or next time next time we go back to the base and then we come here again, I need to bring like a stack of pink dye. What's up, my dude? I hear Slimy Boy. Where's he at? Oh, they decided to jump off the edge. Nice. Oh shoot, I forgot. What was it? Is it? Which position is it? Is it here? Yeah, it was right here. Okay. So then the last one is there. Okay, cool. Man. Come on. Oh, man. You obtain pink dye, white and red dye, or pink flowers. Oh, that was really close to falling down into the hoppers below. I would not have liked that. I mean, it's gonna happen eventually, you know. Things that fall into there by accident will cause problems. But the good thing is theoretically nothing like that will happen again after the farm is finished. Once the farm is finished and we like close it off, well, the chances of something falling in there are extremely, extremely slim. Okay, that seems a bit darker than I am envisioned, but probably it'll be fixed. The only thing I can think of is maybe like a phantom spawning and then burning in the sunlight and its drops falling directly down into there. But a phantom wouldn't spawn unless like I go outside. And as you can all tell, I don't go outside that often.
Your attention, please. Are there any Polar Express passengers
In need of refreshments. Oh, I actually could use a refreshment. Okay, that's fixed. Oh. Hydrated. Gotta keep them hydrated. Look at all the slimes falling. Look at that. They hit the ground and they die instantly, and then the mediums take like one hit of damage and they die, and then the small ones hit one hit of damage and they die. It processes slimes incredibly quickly. I love this farm. And I absolutely love that this farm keeps up. Like, or the speed that this farm, like, chews through. I don't know, like, we're making good progress. We might only need to get, like, a little more cherry, if any. We're really close to getting to there. We're probably, like, halfway up from bedrock to the ceiling, I'd imagine. Okay, not quite halfway. Close, though. Close, though. This is a slow building process, but this is definitely the fastest way to do this. Like, this is faster than standing on the floor below, for sure. Because I would make a lot of mistakes if I was doing anything other than just one stripe at a time. I hear slimes. Oh, there they go. Oh, oh goodness. Oh. Oh, dang it. Yep, that's a problem. I thought that slime was like just living. I thought it was like just vibing in the fire. Ooh. Ah, excuse me. Whole system's clogged. One autocrafter is officially clogged now, yes. But I'll deal with that when I go back there again. The good thing is the system has 9 droppers, okay? Or 9 hopper, no, my bad. 10 hopper lines that feed into droppers, okay? So theoretically speaking, the absolute maximum this farm can output, if like somehow it could produce enough slimes, is a flow of 10 hoppers speeds. So I think that's 9,000 an hour or something each hopper. So we're talking like 90,000 items an hour it can process. From like an item collection standpoint down there, right? But the auto crafters in the back room can actually process up to 13 hopper input times and at once. So the farm can send back at max 10 hoppers, so 90,000 items an hour. But the area in the back, the auto crafters can process 130 1,000 items an hour. So, no, not 130. 9 times 13, not 13 times 10. Whatever that is. 107. I don't know, 117,000 items an hour. Something like that. Yeah, 13 times 9. So the auto crafters are set up to be have a lot more buffer. So that if there ever is a scenario where one auto crafter does get clogged up by a slab coming through, there is literally extra auto crafters that can pick up the slack. That'll almost never be used, but they will be there. And that's fine. Oh boy. What's this about? Oh yeah. Ooh, chat, did you guys see that we're doing marbles this Saturday? So marbles is effectively one night a month now. The first Saturday of the month will be marbles. So we will be doing marbles on Saturday. For those who were talking about it earlier. That's the plan going forward. I feel like once a month is definitely rare enough for it to be an enjoyable experience. Uh-oh. Inventory is empty. All right. Well, let's go fish that slab. No, I'll wait because we'll go check that at the very end again of the project for items being in there. Or next time we go do this or something. So. Sweet. Let me grab more torches too. I didn't. There you go. Pressed my buttons out of order and closed it early. Oh, man. You know what, chat? We are at about the halfway mark of stream. What if I just, like, took my break and we actually went and used the, wood farm? Like, we know we're gonna need to use it a little bit. So, like, what if we just go take my break and run it for a few minutes? Look at this thing, dude, though. How far, let's free cam. How far up, like, are we actually? Can I see from, like, this POV? We're actually up, like, a third of the way, almost. Like, I'd say this is probably half. And yeah. Yeah, we're somewhere between a third and a half of the way up there. All right. Let's head back to the base, and we will grab ourselves some cherry wood while we do a quick break, because I need to use the restroom and all that kind of stuff. So I got a pink shulker box to bring back with me. Cherry wood, yeah. If we can get ourselves, like, over a shulker box, if not 2 shulkers from like a 10-15 minute session, we'll be, like, really good.
Check the melon pumpkin farm.
You want me to do that? Okay. I also need to grab pink dye too. Don't let me forget that. I'll check the melon and pumpkin farm first. I'll be really disappointed if, like, the chunk loader is broken. All right. How's this doing? Yo, pumpkin seeds are broke. What the heck? And melons are... I just saw that go from 63 to 64. Melons are working, but why are we not getting any pumpkin seeds? Whoa, what? The farm's just straight up not running? The farm's just straight up not running. Like, it's chunk loaded. And it looks like it's been harvested recently. How much do, I don't know what you're trying to buy. I'm confused. Is there, like, let's check free cam. Okay, items are harvesting. They're going down in right now. And we should see this ticking up. Yeah, this is getting melons crafted right now. Okay, but pumpkins are... Pumpkins... Oops. Oh, wow. I don't know what happened there. Okay, chat. We'll need to remember that there's, like, 4 inside of this dropper here. And then check on it again at the end of stream. Okay? Because, like, this should theoretically be cranking out pumpkins. Okay. Yeah, there's none up there. Maybe that's a sign that there's... Oh, there is some up here. Oh, what? How did that happen there? Well, I guess it's not perfectly lossless, but... I want to... All right. Maybe... Chat... Maybe the pumpkins and melons aren't growing if I'm not physically there? But 121.5 was supposed to make it so random ticks would work no matter how it's loaded, whether it's loaded by the player, loaded in the spawn chunks, or chunk loaded. Am I right? Yeah, pink dye is what I'm grabbing real quick. Okay. Could somebody check the change logs for me? Like for 121.5, that did happen and didn't get like rolled back, right? Because from what I'm seeing here, I don't think it's the chunk loader's working. I don't think it's growing while it's chunk loaded, I guess to say. All right, so we turn this on. We grab cherry saplings and we grab bone meal. We put the cherry saplings there. We'll use the pink dye to fill up my inventory. And we turn this on and we turn this on. And then we stand here. And then I let go of the mouse when it's in the right position, right there. And then I hold the fast right click macro. And now the PC is right clicking at like 100 times a second. So it will grow trees incredibly quickly. Okay, so chat, I'm gonna take a quick break. Whatever platform you're watching on, consider dropping a follow. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which are in this hardcore Minecraft world. There's gonna be a mini game going on in the purple chat. So if you want to come to the link in the bio, panels, descriptions, etc., you can find a link to come over and play a mini game with us. I'm getting that loaded right now, and I will be right back. All right, I'm back, chat. How you doing? I see words is going good. And I see the farm hasn't killed me yet. All right, let's see. What words you got here? Senora! No? Noses, nose, oasis. Rose? Roses, maybe? Season. Nice. Sensa? I don't know what that is. Seas? Okay. No, there's no R. R is fake. R is fake, chat. Because it's not in season. No guesses with R. Sons. Sons. S-O-N-S. What about like sands even? With an A? You gotta wait till the lock goes away from your name before you can do another guess, by the way. If you're not done it before. Suns and sands, there you go. Yeah, if you see the lock icon by your name, that means you can't make another guess. Alright. Good job. Level 7. I don't know what that means, but good job. Oh yeah, taking the S off of your previous guess was a good guess. Uh-huh. GG. Do I have my continue button? Oh no, but I can just click it on screen. There we go. All right, what do we got? Grind. Okay. Wow, it's actually written in there. Ironing, virgin. You know, I thought I saw it in there, but I wasn't about to guess until I confirmed. I'm gonna guess X is fake at this point. It's just very much an outlier. Riving, okay. Ring, ding. Gird. Grid. Grind. Grind. Oh, we already have grind. Never mind. That was the first word we guessed. Driving. Oh, driving with no E, so there's no drive. That is interesting word choice there. Riding. Good. Riding. For no, drop the G off the end. I don't know. Rigid. Rind. Whoa, 100%? Got some mad skills going on in the chat right now. What's next? I see fat, lol. Fault. Default. The main word is default. Y is fake, E is hidden. Default. Faulty, never mind. Never mind. I cannot. It's put there. You can scan the QR code on your phone to see it bigger on your phone if you're interested in that. Faulty. Fatly. Flatly. That's the, no wait, never mind. There's no U in that. Faculty was a really good guess. Wait, did that not work? No, there's no C. There's no C. U is fake. No, U is real. D is fake, chat. D is fake. No, faculty did work. Why didn't it work? Did you spell it wrong before, Dolphin? Or did you still have a lock on your name? Did you still have a lock on your name? That must have been it. Good job. Cult is gonna be in there because it's literally in the middle of, you can't have faculty without a cult. Whoa, jeez. Loud environment. I'm talking so loud that I hit over 90 decibels. My watch needed to warn me about it. Come on. I don't know what a talk is. Alphabetically, it will be between flat and talk right there. Chat, the words are always in alphabetical. So guessing something that starts with a C right now is definitely not going to be a valid guess. You gotta, once it gets to the end there, you gotta try playing the alphabet at that point. All right, Iro. Oh wait, 5-letter words. I don't see anything. Ostrich? No way, dude. You've gotta be hacking the Matrix at this point. All right, ostrich is the big word. That's got all the right letters. So use ostrich. Rich is it? No, no. Choirs. Bro. Bro, there ain't no way you guess with a fake and hidden letter, you guess ostrich and then choirs back to back. Trios. Torch. All right, good one. Short and shirt. Boy, I don't even see any of these words. Stoic. These are not words that I use in my vocabulary. Chits. Okay, now that's a word I know. When you were in Boy Scouts and you get your like I don't know. I actually can't remember the context to explain why I associate the word chits to Boy Scouts right now. Wow, my age is showing. The fact that it's been that long since I've been in Boy Scouts. All right, what's up? Whoa, hidden letters. Oh no. Oh no. Is that guillotine maybe? No. Miku got a big word. Hind? No, Miku got one bigger than that. Incited and incident. Incident has all the letters. So indent is gonna be in there. No, it's not actually. Because there's no many. There's not that many. Keep it going, chat. Ignited. There's no G. G is fake. Because the main word was, God, what was the main word? Ignited, maybe? Maybe there is a G. Hold on. I don't remember. It's gonna tell us here as soon as this last lot goes away, but then everybody only gets one guess after that. It was incident. Incident. So G is fake. G is fake. G is fake. Incident has all the letters. Come on, guys. If we get like 3 or 4 of you to actually hit a word. All right, that's Dolphin's last word right there. Indict. Okay. Indict. Ah. There it is. All right, and that's probably all the logs we need anyway. So good job. Good job. Level 22. Level 22. All right, turn off the auto clicker. Turn off the farm. Totem. Inventory. Pick up. All right, put those in. Oh shoot, I gotta turn these off. And yeah, we're going up in bone meal here. So that's good. That means that this is definitely working over here. Yeah, we're chewing through our cherry saplings. That's fine. That's intentional. Dolphin was supposed to carry. Dolphin did do a lot of carrying. I can tell. All right, so over here, how much wood did we get? A box and a half. All right, so we got one empty box here. Let me grab another empty box. Yeah, this is definitely going to be enough cherry logs to complete the project. Got a dictionary? Maybe. All right. Cool. Yeah, I'm actually really glad that it's worked out in a way that we've been able to just do my break sessions there farming cherry wood and get what we need.
Preach, dude.
Preach, dude. All right, gonna sit back down. Oh, man. Yeah, the fact that we can be safe enough to take my totem off my hotbar and then just use an auto clicker to place the saplings and bone meal is insane. If we did do a 2x2 farm for pale and dark oak, those would not be 100% AFKable. Like I would have to place 4 saplings moving my cursor around. Best case scenario. If I could find a way to stand in one spot and place 4 saplings down with like a macro of just moving my mouse in a circle, that would be funny. But I don't think anybody has designed a farm like that before. Yeah. Yeah, wood is always very, very, very necessary. Oh, I brought this pink dye. I need to put it somewhere. I'm just gonna dump it right there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll go down with this many. Yo, Silver Mullet with the raid. Welcome in, my dudes. How are you doing? You just followed a minute ago. Oh boy, how you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? What were you up to today, my dudes?
Massive.
Absolutely massive of you stopping in.
Check out the Silver Mullet and drop a follow.
Reesh, what were you up to today? I'll drop a follow back. Right there. What were you doing? What were you playing? How was your stream? If you want to fill me in, or if you got a raid and run, take care of yourself. Do anything after stream stuff. You know, I understand. Go take care of yourself too. If you're new here, my name's Colonel. I am a pink slime, and I play a lot of hardcore Minecraft. Today, we are working on my pink slime farm. We are adding in all the spawning platforms after we rebuilt this farm because the old bedrock was up here and then added all this deep slate underneath it a long time ago and has been nerfed for ages. So we're have had this really long project of redoing this farm down to the new bedrock, and it's been great. Was building a library, then tried out a dweller mod. Oh, I'm not familiar with it. Were you playing single player? Were you playing hardcore SMP stuff? What were you doing? Well, welcome in, Raiders. I hope you had fun over there. We still got like an hour and a half of stream here, so you can go get your popcorn and get back at your desk and get locked in for this slab placing. Oh man, it's intense. Usually play on an SMP. Nice. Nice. Yeah, is this like a big old like fancy library building, or like how's that what's the vibes of this library? Or is it a library in the terms of like it's where you buy your enchanted books from villagers kind of library? Hard to explain. No worries. No worries. We like to do things pretty big, pretty massive over here as well. So, this is a area that we needed. Like for example, this is an 8-chunk slime farm. So where's the key? Here it is. You can see like all of these are all slime chunks, and pretty massive. All right. So then, is it right here? It's right here. We need a torch. Cool. Man, am I tired? Dude, today I passed out on the couch for like 10 minutes. It was not a long enough nap, but it was like while dinner was cooking. So like I had to get up when the timer went off, and I was like, oh, I needed to sleep more. Been doing that a lot this past week. Mainly because of I took time off stream to clean up my office behind me and put up the new shelf and desk and stuff back there, and I was just exhausted. So now that all that's done, my body is like, sleep. I need more sleep, and I just don't sleep more. Damn. There's like a tickle in my nose today that's not going away. Like it feels like one of my mustache hairs is going up into my nose, kind of. Like I could swear that's what would be happening, but like it's not. No coffee or tea. I haven't. I had tea. Oh, so last week while I happened to be off stream, I was also sick, so I drank a bit of tea. My whole family got sick Memorial Day weekend, and I didn't. And then as soon as like I went back to work on Tuesday after Memorial Day, I got sick. So then it wasn't bad. It was just like a little cold or whatever. But I was drinking up plenty of tea with that. But I haven't had coffee in a few weeks, actually, now that I think about it. Just not come to mind, I guess. Ugh. Your nutritionist said you can't eat anything after 7 p.m. Wow. Well, that means that you're supposed to eat something larger for dinner, not just eat a small sandwich. How you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, I usually have a we have an espresso machine, so I usually have a double shot of espresso with just a tad bit of creamer in it. And that's it. Real strong. Low calories. Like if it like an espresso with like not even a tablespoon of creamer in it, but I in my calorie tracker I logged the full tablespoon serving because it's whatever. Oh shoot, I didn't sleep. Whoa, big noise above me. Hope Magic didn't fall off the couch or something. Oh, but you were lazy today? Well, your body will, if you actually stick to it, Mrs. Ken, for like, I don't know, maybe a week, your body will start telling your brain, hey, it's dinner time. I'm hungry now. Feed me, because it'll get used to your patterns if you actually eat your meals at reasonable times. That's what I need to do next. I've been doing I've got a soft limit on calories of 2,000 calories a day. And I say it's a soft limit because I go over it by a little bit multiple times a week. But like, you know, that's like, okay, I just, you know, it's like 2,100 calories instead of 2,000 or whatever, you know, it's not the end of the world. But like I have a hard limit at like 2,500. If I go up to 2,500 calories, I immediately am like, no more food today, whatever time it is. Yeah, but I don't have a schedule. I eat a very, very tiny, my breakfast is a protein shake. My lunch is very tiny. If it's like just, usually it's like a fruit juice and like crackers or something. And then I eat a 1,500 calorie dinner. And then if I have any calories remaining, I might eat like a small snack after stream, or before stream. But I really need to cut out the snacking after dinner time, probably. I don't know. It is what it is. Like, I know I still have about 200 calories I could eat after stream if I'm hungry. But like, I probably shouldn't. But that's how I've lost so much weight this year, though, is just that regimen. A soft limit of 2,000 calories a day and just sticking to it and not going over. Being honest with my calorie logging, and if I do go over, I put that I go over. Yeah. 3 solid meals and a snack a day. All before 7 p.m.? I don't think I could. Like if I got up in the morning early enough to make eggs and bacon breakfast every morning or something, and then I cooked. I had like a sandwich, with like chips or a side of some sort that goes with the sandwich. Crackers maybe is healthier than chips for lunch, and then I ate a full dinner every day. I don't think I could actually like sustainably do that every day. And I definitely couldn't do that staying under 2,000 calories a day. Like I think it'd be too much food. Though I'm losing weight purely by calorie deficit right now, and it's just great. You meal prep breakfast burritos for that reason? Ooh, smart. I just like having my protein shake. Like, I'm not hungry for anything big in the mornings. And that reason is probably because, like, I find it really hard to go to bed hungry. Like, even if I'm just a little bit hungry, I'll have a hard time going to sleep. So I usually do have some sort of snack after stream if my calories allow it. So. You sleep too late to call your first meal breakfast. I had that, was it today or yesterday? Not that I slept too late, but that I just had to get straight down to work and I didn't even grab my protein shake on the way down. And then by the time I went upstairs, I was like, well, I might as well be logging this for lunch. You know? We're getting really close to the floor there. Speaking of food, what did you guys have for dinner today? I had it was like a garlic parmesan chicken meal. It was like a frozen meal that we had to throw in the oven for like an hour kind of deal. It was good. Good. And then we had our side was, what are they? Chicken egg rolls. So I guess it was chicken with chicken on the side, technically, but it was good. A chicken quesadilla, nice. Sounds way better than a bologna sandwich.
Preach, dude.
Valid. Ooh, though our kids are eating a lot of bologna sandwiches this year, or this week, I mean, because we were grocery shopping and they had bologna on sale at the deli, so we got like a whole pound of bologna. So they're eating a lot of bologna sandwiches this week. Roast chicken, chips and queso, nice. I would eat the heck out of all of these things. Polish sausage with cabbage and mushrooms. Oh, dang. Delicious. One of the meals Magic and I got for ourselves is Swedish meatballs. Your Polish sausage just reminded me that we have that in the freezer. Hey, I'm building here. Not the same thing at all. I understand that, but you just jogged my memory. I don't have an exact count, but we did count earlier. There's 18 per floor. And I think there's like 36 floors, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Somebody did the math like a month ago when we were digging this out to tell me how many floors we would have, but I don't remember. 33 floors, is that right, NG? I can't remember. I do know for sure it's 18 golems per floor. It might be 33 floors, so you might be able to do that simple multiplication right there. I mean, I'd say that's about like just a hair under 300 golems then. 39 to negative 57. The negative 57 sounds right. Yeah, it definitely doesn't go above 40. It doesn't hit 40. So yeah, that might be right. Pulled pork enchiladas with barbecue sauce. Oh my gosh, that sounds great. Magic and I are going out. There's like a gnat or something over here. Very annoying. Magic and I are going out to eat this weekend. We got one of the grandmas is gonna watch the girls, so Magic and I will actually get like a date night to ourselves for the first time in a while. We've had like a couple sessions since our second daughter's been born where we've had like days where grandma will watch both of the girls, but I don't know if we're going to be able to like, if she's going to be able to put them to bed and stuff, and we're actually going to be able to like go out to like have a whole like date night. We've gone out for like lunches, basically. You know, sit down meal, lunch. But I don't think we've had a like dinner at a movie style like date night is since our youngest has been born. 32 floors. It's exactly half a stack. Nice. I don't know. I don't think we're doing dinner in a movie, but you get the idea. Nope, this is just our slime farm. This was an old slime farm we built in 1.16 that got nerfed in 1.18, and we're just now getting around to fixing it in 1.21. Hey, okay, we're out again. Oh, time to sleep too. Oh, actually, we should go check the boxes in the back first. Okay, it's not done yet. But I should be able to break these boxes. Yeah. All right, so yeah, I just need if I go get 9 more boxes, I can top it up. A lot, yeah. Yeah. We were talking about it recently where it's just like we need to get some grandparents involved to have some time to ourselves. All right, those are all doing their thing now. All right. Yes, just still get the kids menus. All right. Keep it going. Ow, my shins, dude. We are working on my slime farm right now. These are the spawning platforms right here. Okay. Failing pretty hard, apparently. Ooh, man. Yeah, I maybe overestimated earlier on my ability to potentially finish this today. Like, we're cooking. We're oh, there goes another slab down in to clog up the system. Oh well. But I guess we did have to take that quick break to farm up more wood. But also, we're going to have to stop and remove all those shulkers and all that moss and stuff once the platforms get close enough to it. So, like, it'd be really good if we could do that. We would effectively be 2/3 of the way through when we get up to there, I believe. Holy crap! Sorry. Like I said earlier, I'm pretty tired today. Oh, but the next hardcore stream is not going to be again until Saturday. Because tomorrow is Wifey Wednesday. Magic and I are playing all the mods, 9 mod pack. Thursday I scheduled no stream. Got something I gotta do that night. Friday is going to be Splitgate 2 with Bob. And then Saturday will be hardcore again, so yeah. Still 3/5 of my streams this week will be hardcore. That's fine. Still the majority. Shoot, has anybody seen LeBron lately? And Saturday is, yeah, we're gonna lose half an hour at the end because of marbles. Yeah. And that's if stream doesn't start late because Magic and I go out to dinner and a movie. I don't know if it's gonna be this Saturday. I don't know if it's gonna be Saturday or Sunday that we go out on date night. Thunderbolts? What's that? Is it a superhero movie? Sounds like. From the title alone, I would imagine it's a superhero movie. I don't even know what's in theaters. Mission Impossible. It's the latest Marvel film. Yeah, I don't do superheroes movies. That is like the one like nerd thing that like I have no interest in is superheroes. Okay, it's not the only nerd thing that exists that I don't have any interest in, but like I was burnt out on the MCU after Iron Man 2. Like I have not cared about the MCU for a decade now. Am I out? I'm out. Wow, that was a quick inventory. That's the last one I've seen. Iron Man 2 is the last superhero movie I saw in theaters. I've seen a handful of them since then, but I genuinely have no like interest in. Now, if like a new, actually, there has been new Batmans that come out that I haven't seen, and Joker movies. So like, I guess I kind of just don't care about superheroes in general. But like the MCU specifically, I do not care about keeping up. You never cared about DC reboots, TBH? Yeah, actually the Joker movie, and now there's a sequel to it. The Joker movie, I couldn't finish it. It was like too much secondhand embarrassment cringe. If anybody gets what I mean with like secondhand embarrassment watching movies and stuff, I couldn't finish it genuinely. And then I obviously haven't seen the second one. I have not seen Deadpool and Wolverine, but I've seen so many clips the entire plot is spoiled to me. I wanted to see it. Deadpool, actually Magic and I saw Deadpool 1 in theaters, I guess. I don't think we saw Deadpool 2 in theaters. But I was going to watch Deadpool and Wolverine with Magic, but then she had no interest in it, even though she loved the first two Deadpool movies. Like I had the movie lined up, ready to play, and you know, as soon as we had access to watching it at home, and I was like ready to go, and she was like, "Oh, I'm not interested in watching." I'm like, "Oh, I thought you would be," because we watched the first 2 Deadpool movies, and she was like, "I don't remember that." I'm like, "What do you mean you don't remember?" And so then we ended up watching something else, probably Black Mirror, some junk. I don't know. But I don't think I've seen Robert Patterson. That's Robert Patterson is Twilight guy, right? I don't think I've seen his Batman. The last Batmans I saw were the Heath Ledger was the Joker. Wednesday season 2. I'm excited for that. I have not been watching a lot of shows on my own lately. So there's a lot of things I'm not caught up on. I'm actually really upset with myself that I have not seen Andor season 2 at all. And I'm also fairly upset at myself that I have not finished The Acolyte. He played a good Batman, but emo Bruce Wayne was cringe. Did Bruce Wayne sparkle? It would make sense he gets his riches from being a vampire. He plays Batman so good because he's trying to hide the glitter in his skin. The Dark Knight and the Bright Day. The 2 personalities. Hey. Blacked out. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, I gotta imagine that I forget what you said his name was. But yeah, he's 40 something at this point. Oh man. I don't think I could accurately act as an 18-year-old. Was he really trying to be is it really that he's coming off as like Batman's like an 18-year-old? I've always imagined Batman as like in his 30s. Because like while he doesn't have his emotions figured out from his family trauma, he's always got the like he's past the like awkward early, definitely awkward teens and awkward early 20s of flaunting and stuff, and he's just like, I got money, I don't care, just get away from me. I have not seen the second part of Dune. Magic claims I haven't even seen the first Dune. That also really upsets me because like that was another movie where I had it ready to go, lined up, ready to hit play, and Magic was like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "It's Dune. We watched the first one." She's like, "No, we didn't." I'm like, "Yes, we did. Together. We both loved it. Let's watch the second one." And then she was like, "Not interested." And I was like, he's supposed to be mid-20s, trying to figure out the balance between being a millionaire CEO and a hero. I do kind of now, just thinking about it, really want to see a timeline where a Bruce Wayne becomes Batman at like 16. Just ridiculously young. Scrawny kid with like a mech suit Batman, kind of, where like he's like strong because the suit kind of doesn't look mechanical, but the suit like has hydraulics and stuff. Scream 6. The Stitch movie, it was actually very good. I've seen a lot of comments on the Stitch movie about how it got rid of like a lot of the really good work Disney did on being true to Hawaiian culture in the original movie and series that Lilo and Stitch was. I've seen so much feedback about that I haven't actually seen any feedback about the quality of the movie. So, is it enjoyable? I did see it when we went to see the Minecraft movie. I saw the trailer for it for the first time. I didn't know it was even happening. When we went to see the Minecraft movie, I saw a trailer on the big screen for the Stitch movie. And my daughter loves Stitch, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to take her to see that. It got rid of a couple things, but honestly, it's not a big enough deal. The quality was nice and still very enjoyable. Yeah, I don't know if what they got rid of is more than just nitpicks, but the internet loves to make nitpicks very big deals. I also saw the trailer for How to Train Your Dragon live action while we were in theaters to see the Minecraft movie, and I very much enjoyed that. But I have not seen anything past the first How to Train Your Dragon movie. I've heard that they're actually really good movies. And I don't know why, but it came out when I was an age where an animated movie, I was like, oh, that's gotta be for kids. I'm not gonna see that. Because I don't know how old I was, but I was probably a teenager of some sort, and was just like, oh, that's an animated movie. That's gotta be for people younger than me. I'm not gonna see it. I don't care about it. Kind of deal. So, you know. But I've heard the series as in a whole is actually like a pretty good movie series. And if my daughters cared about it, I would definitely take them to see it in theaters. But now that you mention it, we definitely need to take my kids to see the Stitch movie. When did the Stitch movie come out? How long is that going to be in theaters for? Arguably one of the best animated trilogies. Oh wow. They're all amazing and gives me old school Treasure Planet vibes. Probably another month. Okay. You guys all know my strategy for movies is I don't see things on opening weekend, period. I don't see things on weekends in general. We take, especially when the girls go with us, we go on a weekday at a time when we're going to be like alone or with very few other people in the theaters. If you go, it's the last showing usually. Okay, for me, it's usually like the first showing of the day kind of deal. Tuesday at 11 a.m. Yeah, that is definitely a time slot that I think that's exactly the time slot I took my daughter to see her first movie in theaters ever, which would have been Super Mario Bros. And then I also took my daughter probably a similar time of day to see what was that Disney movie about? Oh, Elemental. I was about to say, what's that Disney movie about elements? Elemental. that is also a really good movie. The ending scene of that had me tearing up. Like, oh my god. I could not get my hands on any Minecraft movie promo stuff. I admittedly did not try as much as hard as I wish I had. But the bit of outreach I did got me nowhere. Live action Lilo and Stitch was better than the original. Controversial take. According to the internet, but it was a really, really good movie. Yeah. Inside Out. Yeah. Ooh, we took my daughters to see Inside Out as it's the only movie they've seen in a drive-in so far. Actually, well, there was 2 movies, I guess. The drive-ins always do back-to-back showings. I couldn't tell you what the other movie was that we saw. But I know we saw Inside Out 2 at a drive-in. Inside Out nailed anxiety. Yeah. Yeah. They did a very good job. They do a very good job portraying emotions. But I do have to say the other new emotions, other than nostalgia, of course, because nostalgia is very memorable because they're in there, it's in there so often, and but regardless, the other emotions, like, I feel like did not get to play a big enough part in Inside Out 2. They introduced anxiety, nostalgia, which a 13-year-old girl is not going to have much nostalgia in their life, so that's fine. But there was embarrassment, and then there was 2 others. I couldn't even tell you what they were because I don't know what their actual emotion name was. I mean, like I feel like they leaned too much towards like they knew they nailed anxiety, and they made Inside Out is basically Anxiety the movie. You know, there was embarrassment had like the tiniest little like rememberable part for me, in a good way. But the emo, I can't say, I don't know what it is. The emo emotion and the little emotion, envy, I think is the little one. I couldn't tell you how they benefit the movie. Boredom, maybe? Okay. Yeah, boredom, aka the emo emotion in Inside Out 2 was the one thing that they did to the plot was they had their phone stolen by sadness. Like that's the one thing they did that moved the plot forward. And they didn't even do it. They just had their phone stolen. That was their reason for being in the movie. So what I'm hoping is if we ever get an Inside Out 3, which you know that's got to happen because of how the outstanding reaction Inside Out 2 got, is we don't get more emotions with Inside Out 3. We get further development of the existing emotions, because this was only the start of Riley's puberty journey. And I'm sure there is other stories that can come up to flesh out those emotions that we have more than just, okay, we're skipping to now she's 20 and she's got adult emotions. But you can see then, I don't know. You know what they really should have done? You know what they really, really should have done? Inside, at the very end, you get to see the anxiety and other emotions in the mom and dad's head, right? They really, really should have teased an emotion that we had not seen in Riley yet, in the ending scene of Inside Out 2, where it's some other emotion that is calming anxiety in the dad's head or something like that. Like that would have been an insane, like Inside Out 3 is happening kind of moment. I know I just said they should not introduce more emotions in Inside Out 3, but if they were going to, teasing by putting an emotion in one of the adults' heads that you do not know the context of, you don't know what they do, you just see them, and in the ending scene, that would be foreshadowing is the word I'm looking for. Anxiety is not the only emotion that can fully take over, though I guess sadness has shown that they can fully take over Riley. But like we haven't had anger. Anger is an emotion that can take over somebody. We haven't had a moment where anger is the one like fully show-stopping. And that would be an interesting movie to see. Inside Out 3, Riley's got a temper, and anger is like in full control, lashing out. But then again, that movie probably wouldn't pass the Disney filter. So all right. Yeah. Yeah. Riley just mad at the world, kind of like Charlie from the Santa Claus 2. He's in the intro scene, he's graffitiing the school kind of deal. Like, let anger and boredom run it, actually. Like, they go get a piercing on their own, their ears pierced or their nose pierced or something, when they shouldn't, because anger wants defiance and boredom is like already looks emo. So exactly, teenagers can be pretty angry. That's why I think it would be perfect. I was angry when I was a teenager. That's for sure. I am I don't think I am mentally prepared for when my children are teenagers. I don't want to think that far into the future, but oh boy. Yeah, Slime Farm spawn platforms right now. Can't figure out how to kill the pigmen faster. Yeah, I kill my pigmen on honey blocks. I also I kill them with my Netherite 3 sword with Smite 5 and Strength 2 beacon. And they fall down a decent amount. They fall down a huge drop shoot, so they're always a one-hit kill. There for sure is a creeper behind me, yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, speaking of the creeper behind me, chat, that creeper mini fridge that's lit up, I only recently put it together. There's the on-off switch for the refrigeration part, and the on-off switch for the light are two separate switches. I've always interpreted it like, okay, I'll turn the freezer on or the fridge on without turning the light on, but now it's the light is turned on, but the fridge part isn't. So it's just running an LED, not running the cooling thing, which is why I can have it on for the entire stream. Every stream now. So it's like literally probably a single LED that's on underneath the guy. So I was like, I can't believe I didn't remember that. I didn't like put it together that I could turn it on in just lighting mode. Does the beacon mean I kill them in one hit? They take fall damage, and I'm using Smite 5 with a Strength 2 beacon. I definitely kill them in one hit. On the Wither Skelly farm every time. Nope, I'm holding shift. I'm crouching. Yo, preach the sub over there. Chat, if you're new here, consider following on whatever platform you're watching on. I am actually trying to get to 10K subs over on the Red Video site. So if you're not subbed over there, consider doing so. We're getting close to 10K. We can do it. Oh yeah, putting a Strength 2 beacon down will definitely help. Do you have the same farm design as me? Because if it's a different farm design, then I don't know if that will be the difference or not. But if you don't have the Nembon design, gold farm design, I mean, I recommend tearing down what you got and building that one. So, same one as me. Okay. I always build the farms that I think are truly the best. As you can tell, chat, I don't do things too small over here, and I don't shy away from building something large or technical or whatever. So if I have a farm in my world, it's because at the time, to my knowledge, that was the best farm design to use, especially if it's not a farm that I designed myself. If it's a farm designed by someone else, it's 100% because, as to my knowledge, it is the best design that was available at the time that I built it. Now, if it's a farm I built myself, that's a little bit different of a story because I obviously took all the best aspects out of the farm designs that I know and the redstone that I know, and I built it the way that I think would be the best, but it's never tested until after I do it, until after it's done. So, exactly, go big or go home. Some might even call it massive. Oh, man. we're going through this pretty good. Oh, next one gets torches. Heck yeah, dude. I'd gone wrong somewhere with your platforms, but only realized that when you finished. I mean, the spawning platforms on that farm aren't the longest part of the farm. The most complex part of that gold farm is the item collection. With all the pistons and stuff down there. It to my recollection. We've been building spawning platforms here all day. This goes all the way down to bedrock. You can see there. We got to get up to the top right there where that slab is. We've been doing this for, well, we've been live for 3 hours now. Item collection is hard because it is so fast. My barter farm has the same problem, but cranked up to 1 million. Come on, dude. Oh, man. Had to upgrade your storage for your gold farm by 4 due to the amount of items it produces. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my gold farm storage is huge compared to what Nembomb actually had in his like video. And especially nowadays, now that I've added the auto crafters, it's a whole nother deal, but exactly. Yep. If you haven't seen my auto crafter video for my gold farm, I recommend checking that out. That's one we made a little while ago now. See all the auto crafters. Yeah, as soon as I'm up there, dude, anywhere near there, you get so many slimes spawn. Because the closer I get to the throne up there, the more caves are spawn proof. And once you're sitting on the throne, you're entirely you're the only spawning place available is the slime farm. Yeah, we're always listening to stream beats. The music is definitely a vibe. Alright, peace out, Claire. As soon as stream ends, I will not be tired. I can guarantee you that. My brain's gonna be like, alright, let's go do 1 million things. But that's how it goes. After dinner, I'll usually get, or either, actually lately it's been like right before dinner, I get really tired. Then I eat dinner like exhausted. Oh crap. And then after dinner, I like basically pass out for a nap. And then I wake up and I'm tired during stream. And then when stream ends and it's time for bed, my brain's like, okay, let's go do some stuff. I got through my sleepy spell. Let's go build a thing in the garage or whatever. I do smelt the swords in my gold farm. And they into nuggets, and then that auto crafts into blocks. Yeah, I recommend checking out my gold farm video. I have one wide tileable auto crafter designs for everything you could need for a gold farm. Or any of my other auto crafter videos. Item filters. You gotta have item filters for everything else first. And you gotta have enough item filters to grab it all before the furnaces. Oh, I have like 20 gold nugget filters and probably like 10 rotten flesh filters and stuff like that. Nothing gets through. We are working on my slime farm right now. Oh, okay, that was a torch I almost missed. Yeah, it's not that often we need to put a torch in. All right. Oh, this build, well, we've had a lot of sidetracks, but we've been working on this like on and off for like 2 or 3 months. Because we've had like other like whole sidetracks, like we had to go build a ginormous cherry tree farm. And then like that took us ages because we had to like also we made it a multi-tree type, and there's a whole bunch of stuff, but like we've been working on this for ages. We're really close to finishing though. Functionality wise, it'll be completely working at full speed and fully operational once we get these spawning platforms up to that top slab. But then we still have more decorations we want to redo in here. So that'll be another couple days after we finish this. But we're very, very, very close. Today they started tearing down your local TGI Fridays. You know, I've only ever been TGI Fridays, like, that I can remember, like, single digits. Like, in before my grandma pops into chat and he'd be like, oh, you every weekend when you were a kid? And no, it's like I don't remember that, but like, that's happened more times than I can remember. Where it's like, oh, I don't think I've ever been to this place, and then I find out from my grandma that like, no, you've been there a lot when you were just too little to remember it, apparently. Preach, dude. Yeah. Oh, we'll when we go back to the base, we'll be riding the boat through the nether tunnel there, but I'm busy building right now. If you haven't seen my world tour, I recommend checking that out if you want to see the Wither Skelly farm build in detail. That's you can go to the red video platform linked in the bio if you want to see that. It'll be the like featured video when you go to my channel. Raising Cane's is amazing. So definitely a W. Okay, but now I'm just imagining a Raising Cane's that has like the full like sit down meal experience. Like if they had just kept the TGI Fridays building and the bar and the like, that sounds like a decent restaurant to me, man. Look, all I'm saying is that if Raising Cane's had like a sit down dinner experience with servers and stuff like that, I'd go there. Oh heck yeah. For the 3 options they have, chicken, bigger chicken. Like, yeah. Have a beer. Excuse me. The Mrs. Ken, the sandwich just has 3 strips. The sandwich just has the strips as the meat. They do one thing and they do it really good. You get the chicken strips on a bun or a platter. That's it. A platter of chicken strips. That's it, man. It's delicious. They make them really, really, really good. Now someone out there
Bingo?
it is a billionaire right now because they figured out that they can make chicken strips the entire menu. All right? Somebody is a billionaire because they took everything off the menu other than chicken strips. And that's how we have Raising Cane's. All right, bingo time. Oh, yeah, it's always a line wrapped around the building. Thank you for the bingo call out. I had no idea what time it was. All right, chat. You got about 8 minutes to get your bingo cards. If you're in the purple chat, all you got to do is hover over the screen and look for the bingo icon. Or if you're on mobile, on the purple chat, it's at the top right corner of the chat menu. If you're on any other platform and you want to play bingo with us, the winner gets to put a block on the monument in my hardcore world. So if you're interested, you can come over to the purple chat. Link is in the bio, panels, descriptions, etc. 2 cards now. Yes, subs get 2 cards. I imagine everybody who was here when the 100 gift subs went out now gets
massive.
2 cards. Hey, look at that. Abjurnax with a tier 1 for 39 months. We definitely have some diamonds to burn today, so that's good. Is Abjurnax just like a dog in a trench coat, or 2 dogs in a trench coat or something? You weren't suspicious before, but now you are. You might have gave up your secret right there. Yes, we do got to check on the pumpkins. Good call. I had thought about that about 15 minutes ago. I didn't verbalize it, but if there was like a second where I wasn't saying anything on stream and I was kind of just pondering, I was thinking about the pumpkins. Yo, preach the gift, my dude. This is a large area. If you're on PC, you just gotta hover over the screen, and there should be a bingo icon you gotta click on. If you're on mobile, it'll be at the top right corner of your chat. There'll be a bingo icon you gotta click on. You get your bingo cards there. And then you just gotta wait for the timer. Bingo, bingo, read all about it. That's not the right word. That's extra. That's extra, read all about it. Oh, man. I'm exhausted. What's large? The slime farm? 8 chunks? Indeed. All right. We are really getting up there. I feel like no matter where we end tonight, it'll probably be it will probably be like on the next layer up from this one. When we start stream tomorrow, we'll probably, or next time we're in the hardcore world, we'll probably start by removing that. I think we got the platforms, the spawning platforms up high enough that we can start the next stream by removing the moss and the shulkers, because they don't have so far down to fall anymore when we break them. That was the main reason I didn't break them until or like when we first started, because it is possible that like we break this moss with enough momentum, it goes into the item collection if it has to fall all the way down. But why is there a slime ball there? Oh, maybe a baby slime spawned on top of the moss and jumped down. Possible. Possible. Got about 3 minutes to get your bingo cards, chat.
Airlane is here.
Hey, yo! You get your bingo cards, Airlane. Come with great news. You got it working? Sure did. Amazing work, I imagine. I appreciate you, my dude. Is that one of the programs you have on GitHub? Or is that something you're just gonna send me an executable? Also, amazing turnaround time, by the way. Did not expect you to get to finish it same day. That's why I had NG get you it to get it working today, because I figured if I got it to you today, it'd be like, all right, it's definitely gonna be working by like the end of the week or something. It will be on GitHub, but you'll send it to me first. Okay. To like actually test it, make sure it's working. Yeah. I mean, I assume it's working for you, so. All buttons X paths are configurable, so if a DOM HTML object changes, it's easy to update. Nice. And does it gets does it screenshot the clips still, or do you just have it ignoring that one completely then? Because that one's not needed at all. Like I don't know how it was set up, like if it was gonna if it's gonna skip over it, like if it's gotta click through it, or does it like screenshot as it goes through each one? Glad you asked. Screenshotting the clips is a toggle in the config. Yo, that's actually amazing. Because like as soon as I said it, I was like, you know what? I don't actually know if I do or don't want that, because like I don't use it now. But like. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Cool. I probably will have that toggled off. Not gonna lie, but I mean, I don't know. Is it time to start bingo? It is time to start bingo, chat. All right, make sure you got your bingo cards because it's going. All right, chat. Numbers are going to be auto-called for bingo every 5 seconds. You're not going to see anything unless you have the number. You'll just see it gets highlighted automatically for you. When you get 5 of those in a row, that means you've got bingo and a button will show up. You got to be the first to click that button, being the first to get bingo. Easy enough. And we're going to head back to the base while that goes down. All right, I know we got one empty pink box here. I'll toss that in here with the other empty boxes. That can stay because there's so little in it. Cool. Maybe I should be taking empty boxes back to the base with me. Yeah, I'll take empty boxes back to the base with me, I guess. Cool. Awesome, dude. That's actually really, really good. Because those do break it, but the thing is like though the screenshot happens at a time when I'm not live, usually. So it's never a problem, like, long term, if you know what I'm saying. Though there was a problem when they first rolled out those, that they did not deactivate themselves automatically when the stream ended, when they should. Like, it was a bug they fixed, and that broke screenshots for a while. So pretty glad you addressed that. So thank you. It's gonna be one impressive changelog. Now all you gotta do is somehow make other streamers aware that it exists for those that want it. I imagine I'm not the only streamer that would want to be able to archive their top gifters every month and stuff like that. Yeah, gotta write the changelog, exactly. But it sounds like you've made it reasonably, like, adaptable for if they add some new category in the future, it's not going to completely nuke the program again. So I really appreciate that. Yo, whoa, we got 3 winners. What the heck? All right. The first person to redeem bingo was Tim Bob. Mrs. Ken came 2 seconds later, and then Abjuranex 4 seconds after that. So the win goes to Tim Bob. But it's going to say all 3 of you won. Wow. I think that's the first time we've had 3 winners. All right, Tim Bob, you were the first time chatter just a second ago, right? Yeah, and you won. All right, so you get a block on the massive monument. Let's see, monument winner, new block. What block are you gonna get today? And forever, you get acacia logs, my dude. I gotta make sure nobody else has that redeemed, because I feel like it's already been redeemed. But I'm gonna exclamation mark reserve. I'm gonna mark acacia logs as yours and yours alone. And then we're gonna go put that on the monument for you. So then for this win and any future wins, that will be your block on the monument, and you'll know those are for you, my dude. All right, so Tim Bob is in the sheet. There we go. Acacia logs are for you. There are currently 0 on the monument, upping that to 1. The latest win is blank. So today is your first ever on stream 985. All right. GG Tim Bob on that. Let's go get your acacia log on the monument, my dude. Where's it at? Wait, why'd it go off screen? I didn't press a button to turn it off screen, but okay, acacia logs, unavailable. There we go. Got plenty of those. I think someone has acacia wood. That's why I thought, like, I think it's already taken. All right, so asleep real quick, so we can see the monument in all its glory. Oh boy, I just spilled a bunch of water on my armrest. Tissues are not good at absorbing like a paper towel would be. Jeez. All right. All right. So this chat is the massive monument. It goes from bedrock to build limit, from bedrock to build limit, and the 3rd tower is coming up right now, all the way up from bedrock. Boom, to right here, to the first ever acacia log on the monument, period. This is for Tim Bob. GG, my dudes. Hey, Y level 100 standing on top of your block. Look at that. That means we got, what, 220 blocks to go till we hit the build limit a 3rd time. So that'll be like stream number 1200, give or take, that we start tower number 4. GG's. All right. We definitely have some diamonds to burn today. Exclamation mark partner plus in the chat to learn how you can help this goal and get diamonds burnt in your honor. This right here beneath me is the diamond burning shrine, where we have a diamond shaped lava pool made out of diamonds, where we burn diamonds at the end of stream every night. Thank you for the follows, my dudes. So qualifying subs, let's see how many we have today. We had a lot of subs thanks to the 100 gift sub from Gia, just absolutely flexing. But I don't make those rules. The purple platform does, and those don't qualify. Or else I'd be burning 100 diamonds today. But how many subs do we have that qualified? We had a tier 1. We had a tier 3. We had another tier 3, so that's up to 7. We had another tier 1, 8. All right, we're burning 8 diamonds today on 2025 6-4. All right, wow. I thought the 6 diamonds last stream was good. 8 diamonds today. 8 diamonds to burn and 100 gift subs. Like, what the heck is... Oh, that's 1. I got my math backwards. There we go. What is today? You're Tim Bob over on TikTok? Nice, dude. All right, chat. Here we go. 8 diamonds. Who was the first one for the day? It was, the first sub was a tier 1 sub from Slime. Boom, that one is for you. Followed by a tier 3 sub from Gia right there. Gifted 100 subs. Tier 3 resubbing and getting 3 diamonds burnt in their honor all in one day. Hot dang. Followed up by another tier 3 sub from Gryson. GG, my dude. Then last qualifying sub of the day was Abjurnex at tier 1. Bam! Those diamonds are for you guys. Abso-flippin'-lutely massive of you. I appreciate you. Love to see all the diamonds in the chat. Amazing. All right, let's go. Oh, I forgot to check on the pumpkins. Yep, I see you right there, Blinks. So we're gonna go check on that. All right. Now we did spend like a little bit of time around this, so if there's been like okay, no, it had 4 in here before. It's gotten almost 3 stacks effectively. All right, it's just way slower than I anticipated. 3 stacks in an entire stream. Oh, wait. No. This all farmed while we were AFKing the wood farm, I bet. Because this farm is fast. We didn't get any. It's not, the chunk loader is not working. The chunk loader is not working. Because, okay, this is the chunk with the chunk loader in it. And it should be loading this chunk, and this chunk, which is all of them. But, like, it's clearly not. I don't know if I need to move the chunk loader to like actually being like maybe it's a 3x3 though. Like I'm really confused because that according to everything I know about 121.5, chunk loading should now trigger random tick, which should cause the pumpkins to grow. What if I reset the chunk loader? An idea. Though the chunk loader should not need reset. Yeah, I literally just checked that, Grayson. So The chunk, ender pearl chunk loader does the chunk that the ender pearl's in, and then it does one out in each direction. So it does a 3x3. So if we look here at the chunk border, it's in this chunk, right? This chunk here, and it is also loading this chunk here, which has effectively all 3 of the actual farms in it. Are all 4 of them actually in it. And the only reason that it's in this chunk and not that one is because that they're the redstone room. But like I could move it like to right over here, I guess, and it would effectively be inside of the chunk with all the farms. But to my knowledge, that isn't needed. So hold on. Gonna just break this. Okay, gonna put it back. Gonna throw a new pearl. Okay. If the redstone ain't loaded, could the clock just be stopped and not harvesting? Well, every time we've come here, it has been seemingly completely harvested. I'm under the impression that the redstone is loaded and harvesting, but the plants are not growing. And it harvests like once every 5 minutes. We would come here and notice that like, okay, maybe the pumpkin side has been harvested, but the melon side is completely full, right? Or vice versa. Like, okay, maybe the melon side is harvested, but the pumpkin side is completely full. And because they don't harvest in tandem. It harvests this about every 2 minutes or whatever, and then it harvests this about every 2 minutes. So like, there'd be time to notice. We need to, okay, so like my next project after the slime farm, I've made it very known that like I want to add chunk loaders to all my random tick farms, which is plant growth effectively. And it sounds like there might actually be some nuance there that not every single random tick farm is going to be eligible, maybe? Like, I don't know. Like, maybe it's the fact that, like, random tick applies to the pumpkin stem, but then, like, it won't trigger it to grow on a different block, but maybe, like, wheat will still grow because it's all within one block. Like, or maybe it just doesn't actually work. I don't know. You probably already said, but when am I redoing the emerald door? Am I supposed to be, what, did Gia want me to redo the emerald door for the 100 gift subs? Is that what she said she wanted? I don't remember hearing her say that, but I did say I would do it if someone gifted 100 subs for it. She said it was like for the iron golems or something. But if Gia wants me to redo the door, I mean I can do that. Forgot about that. Shh, it's a lot of work, Mrs. Ken. You have to raise your gold farm. Uh-oh. Good luck. All right. That is going to be it for me for the night. If you want me to do the faster door blinks, I guess that is your call. I will do that. I said I would for 100 gift subs. And I did in fact get 100 gift subs today. So yeah, that could be the next like mini project after the slime farm then. But that's gonna be it for the hardcore world tonight, chat. Let me get my backup started. All right. And let's see who's live with some hardcore vibes. Who could we raid tonight? Mhm. If you wanna raid a hardcore. Anyone in my recommendeds? Playing hardcore. What's this? Oh, no idea. All right. Who do I follow that I haven't rated in a hot minute? We could send it right over to Aw Trinity. They're doing hardcore. They're 3,900 days in their world, chat. All right, we'll send it that way. All right, here is a raid message for you to copy and paste when you get there. If you got my emotes, use those. If you don't, use whatever you got, or you just copy the text, I mean to say, so that you can put a message in their chat when you arrive there. Thank you so much for the awesome stream today, my dudes. Thank you for the follows across all the platforms. Thank you for the channel point redemptions. Thank you for the subs qualifying for Partner Plus. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the gift subs. Holy crap. Thank you for the Prime subs. Thank you guys for everybody being here across all the platforms. And thank you for the gifts over on TikTok. I will see you guys tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, with Magic, playing in the All the Mods 9 to the Sky mod pack world. Until then, have a great night. Peace out, my dudes.